Hello guys, welcome back to Gaming Tidbits, and this time around we're going to talk about a game just released on the Virtual Console today. A game that I'm surprised was not released before now, because it's a very beloved game. When you talk about the N64 and Zelda, you always bring up the Ocarina of Time. In fact, it was so popular we got a remake on the 3DS. A lot of people love the Ocarina of Time. I think one of the reasons why the N64 Zelda games, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, are so debated and talked about is because they were so drastically different than any other Zelda game to come out. And the fact that it's now coming on the Virtual Console, if for the Wii U, you thought it would have been out already. If you, it's funny because I own, a lot of games I own, I think they're cool, but because I only have the Wii U's upstairs and obviously not systems to play this, I have found myself at times picking up games so I could just play them upstairs, or games that I don't have. Like, I don't own Super Metroid, so now, I own that on my Virtual Console. I never played Earthbound, so I own the obviously Super Nintendo Earthbound game. If I like that, I'll probably get Earthbound Beginnings, I have Super Punch-Out on the Virtual Console, right now it's just games I don't own, but it's kind of cool to play those games on your console and have fun. And again, if you're a fan of Ocarina of Time and we're supported no matter what, and you own a Wii U, this is definitely, again, gonna be up your alley if you want to play it on like the new console and not the old one, or maybe it's the console's upstairs and your system's downstairs. Again, it's upstairs because my whole family plays my Wii U a lot, especially Splatoon. So it's upstairs, and I love that console. It is a great console. It's a shame so many people hate it or so many people don't care for it due to the fact that Nintendo, because it is a great console. I really love playing it. But if you love Ocarina of Time, this is definitely something you may want to check out. Or maybe you don't own it, and this may be a cheap alternative instead of going and getting the cartridge. Again, if you're in Europe, you can download it from the eShop if you haven't already. But again, in the United States, we're finally getting this in the Virtual Shop, which amazes me sometimes. And this goes for any company, whether you're Microsoft or whether you're Sony or Nintendo. I never understood this. Okay, Ocarina of Time, Nintendo owns this game. It's not like they have to worry about anybody else. I never understood why this isn't released in every country at the same time. It is a beloved game. People will buy it and people will play it. If you ever look at their virtual store and you look at the most popular games, it is the classic games everybody buys to play on the console. Now, people who like to collect the retro games, and this is what the funny thing about the Virtual Shop, a lot of times the Virtual Shop isn't for them. That a lot of people I know who own the Wii or Wii U who don't collect the consoles, they will buy the games they used to love and play just to play it on that system again. And that's where the appeal of the Virtual Shop comes in. Again, if you're a fan of this game, the series, you're going to get it anyway just because that's what you do. Like, if you love a series, like, man, I love Shikoden, and all of a sudden Shikoden is put on the PlayStation Store, you're gonna probably buy it, even though you already own it, because you want to support that game. You're hoping again someday you'll get a game like that again. So, when you think about Ocarina of Time coming to the Virtual Store, I kind of think it's long overdue. You would have thought they would have. It's only asking to make money, right? I mean, I don't think there's really a lot for them to do to make it work. But anyway, love to hear your opinions on Ocarina of Time in the Virtual Store today. Are you gonna pick it up? Or are you like, what, I already own the original game, I own it already on my 3DS, the remake, I don't need it on my Wii U, or I don't really care about it. Love to hear your guys' opinions like always, and I'll make another video soon. Later!